MovieWeb.com.
Hey MovieWeb gang, today we're headed over to the Ben K Studios on Cahuenga to visit Miss Horrorfest 2006 for After Dark Films Horrorfest 2007. We're gonna get all the lowdown and look at some behind the scenes footage of what's actually going on there. So how did you become Miss Horrorfest 2006?
It was a very involved process. I heard about the audition in LA, the live audition. They were also doing YouTube auditions to find the new queen of horror. And so I went to a live audition in LA, and I got a call back right away after the audition, and they picked 3 finalists from YouTube, and then they picked me from the live auditions, and we had to go through sort of a reality show type series where we all lived together in a hotel, and it was all filmed. It was all these hijinks, you know. We cavorted around in a graveyard and a haunted house, and then finally after Horrorfest ended, we did a big party for Horrorfest, and at the party David Arquette crowned me Miss Horrorfest.
What are your duties, continuing duties as Miss Horrorfest? Well,
Miss Horrorfest is the face of Horrorfest, as you know, which is a horror film festival that takes place in theaters nationwide. It's a week-long festival this year. It's November 9th through the 18th. So my job is to travel all around the country and promote this Horrorfest. Let people know, let the fans know. I've been going to horror conventions, comic book conventions, everywhere you'd find a horror fan. I'm online all the time. I'm blogging about Horrorfest. I'm writing emails to fans that write me, that I've met at conventions, getting people excited about the competitions that we're doing, the movies that we're doing this year. It's been a big job. I didn't think that I'd be traveling so much and meeting so many people, and I didn't think that the fans would respond to me so overwhelmingly, which they have, and it's been a really wild ride.
Now, you might not want to answer this, but are you completely human?
Well, not right now, actually, as you may have noticed. There is a full moon out, and so I am transforming as we speak. If you can get a close-up on some of the damage that I've done to myself, because I am my own worst enemy.
Was my cameraman in any danger?
As long as he doesn't have any cuts of any kind, any fresh wounds, you know, then the beast within will be at bay.
No, when the beast comes out, can you still taste the blood? Do you remember the taste of blood?
Oh yeah.
What does that taste like?
It's like sweet nectar, sweet ambrosia.
You're filming some promos here today.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How do you concentrate on that with the full moon out and you're just ready to break out of here and rampage?
It's hard because they have all these, you know, healthy male PAs running around, you know, and their veins are bulging as they're lifting boxes for me to, and you know, it's hard. It's a lot of willpower.
Well, it's good that I'm not healthy because I'm in no danger of being eaten. So can you tell us a little bit about what you're actually shooting in here today?
Yeah,
as far as the promos are going on?
It's pretty exciting. It's a bunch of different promos for Horrorfest. They're going to be online, and I know they're going to be on cable. I think FearNet's going to show some of them. Sci-Fi might be showing some. They're promos featuring myself, Black Betty, as the 50-foot woman that we all know and love. And I am stomping around LA in these particular promos looking for a victim, as we just spoke of.
We actually met your victim earlier.
Did
I don't know if he tasted any good. You threw him away.
I did throw him away. He wasn't meaty enough.
He looked a little anemic.
He was a little scrawny, right? Mm-hmm. So, looking for a victim, trolling around town, and then find the guy, tell him about Horrorfest, be on your way. I keep looking for a new victim. These promos, these are the ones that we're shooting today. And a little later on, we're going to be doing some where I'm in bed with a ghoul, and those are going to get kind of exciting.
Well, I heard you're also doing one that's kind of like Goldfinger.
With some images projected on my body. We'll be doing those today as well.
Now, as the Horrorfest queen, do you have any roles in the upcoming movies that are going to be shown in After Dark's Horrorfest?
No, it's interesting. These films have already been shot. These are films that we found and we're distributing them. So any films that are in Horrorfest there won't be any roles for Miss Black Betty, but hopefully next year, those movies that have yet to be in post-production, yet to be completed, hopefully I'll be appearing in some Horrorfest films in the future.
Now, earlier we saw you scream, and I think you broke the audio guy's earball.
It's over 130 decibels. I just found this out.
Just today?
No, I was at a convention. I was at a convention, and there was a guy in front of me who had a hearing aid in, and he said, "I can't hear you scream because my hearing aid shuts off after 130 decibels."
Now, how do you perfect a scream like that? Was that something you've always done?
I was born with it. Yeah, I never trained. I'm not an opera singer, contrary to popular belief. It just happened. I think I came out of the womb screaming, so as did we all, but I kept screaming.
Well, when you're doing a shoot like this, how many times do you think you have to scream, and does that ever just ruin your voice?
No, it never does. I'm pretty good about keeping hydrated because that's the main key to keep the scream alive. I think the most that I've screamed, the most that I've ever screamed in one sitting was probably about 35 times.
Well, this might be a little gross, but I don't know. Are you familiar with Mike Patton, vocalist?
Yeah.
He screams a lot, as you know, and he said one of the things he uses is bull semen mixed with Red Bull, which is synthetic.
I heard that. I have yet to try that.
You've never tried that?
No, I haven't. I haven't. But it sounds like, you'd really get some backing behind that scream.
Now, what exactly are you guys shooting tomorrow? I hear there's a gargoyle that's going to come out of your back.
He's a ghoul. Oh, I call him a ghoul. He may like to be referred to as a gargoyle, but I call him the ghoul. He's kind of scary. He's like half zombie, half Skeletor guy. He's got stringy hair. He's kind of a junkie. We let him hang out with us. He's a nice guy, really. But he is going to be coming out of my back tomorrow. We're going to hang out in this bed behind me. We're going to get under the sheets and get comfy. So he's a lucky ghoul.
I guess so. But did you meet this guy on set, or is this a friend of yours from before this all happened? That's cool.
He's a friend of mine.
From beforehand. You just kind of brought him in.
Yeah, I brought him in. Ghouls, they don't get a lot of work. And so when you know a ghoul, you want to keep bringing him back. You want to give a ghoul a chance, really.
Now, is there going to be a Miss Horrorfest 2007 or 2008?
Don't talk about it.
Don't talk about that.
We're not talking about that.
Will that kind of rile your blood up?
Right?
Get you flowing?
I might
He's
break
dispensable.
something.
We can get another one of these.
I might break something. I am not giving up my crown. No way.
Was there any chance that you could win twice in a row?
Oh, yeah.
And
There's a chance. It's going to happen, too.
Well, do you know where the contestants are staying, or do you have
I will know. I have people on it right now. Steve's on it. Look at him right now on the computer.
Steve's on it right now.
He's trying to find out.
Not fun.
Right?
Not fun.
Because I guess that's your...
There's going to be some deaths.
You're going to have to kill them all before.
All of them.
Yeah.
It's a lot.